Yo, what's good YouTube? Welcome back to a brand new video. Today's day 7 of motherfucking spin the wheel of ours. We land on, we have to make a cover in their style. Now if you guys do want to go ahead and join along with this shit, you can join the Discord. We'll probably run up like a ranking or like maybe like a, I don't know, but yeah, just make sure you guys join the Discord if you guys want to get involved. I have a whole section in there. But yeah, let's spin the motherfucking wheel. Alright, so I forgot to take Trippy out of this, but okay, yeah, we got motherfucking YEAT in this bitch, right? So I've always wanted to make a cover art like to Alive. I feel like this is just insane. Shout out to Bolt for making this shit. But yeah, I really fuck with this cover art. It's really sick. I want to, make some shit like that. Obviously in his new kind of like style, or not style, but like his new album. Whatever, A Dangerous Lifestyle, I think we can do that shit. But yeah, let's get straight into it. We can go ahead and make like basically like a version of him, like just in the middle here. I'm not really too sure how this will look or how this will turn out, but I guess it's kind of like a learning process, right? So I'm gonna just copy it and bring it in here. We'll just make something similar to this. Now obviously just like a halftone texture. We'll go ahead and we'll do some shit like that. So like this is his new kind of like aesthetic, I guess. It's like the same, but like, I mean, oh wait, we could low-key turn this into like, it's like a Fortnite character. Looks like a Fortnite character in this, but we could actually turn this into like this, but also keep the cartoon like shit. Now I'm not really worried about the quality of this because we're obviously going to be turning this shit into a fucking character or whatever you want to call it. I'm not really too sure what to call it, but we're turning him into a character, right? We're just going to use him as like the base here, just like that. We're gonna cut out his chain. Obviously the chain trash as quality. It's fine though. We'll work with it. By the way, if you guys are wondering what tool I'm using here, it's called the object selection tool. And you can go up here to where it says rectangle, and you can put the lasso, and then you can just like whip it around. And you can select it like super fucking easy. But yeah, we're just gonna cut this out. It does not be perfect, like it's just gonna be like some bullshit. Obviously we're gonna probably have to cut out his eyes, right? I think we should go in the same kind of like direction with the creature or whatever you want to call that shit, right? Get the levels up, and I want to just like bring the whites out, I guess. I'm gonna camera raw filter this, but get rid of the black here. So on the current layer, we'll just get rid of the black. We'll just keep it like that for now. Yeah, I think we're gonna add like instead of a spaceship, we could add some, I actually don't even know what the fuck we could add. Like this should make sense because like he used to talk about the Taliban and like all this other shit. But bro, I'm telling you, it'll come together. I have a good feeling it'll come together, right? So we're just gonna duplicate this just so we don't lose it, and then we're gonna go to filter gallery, and I feel like we could pull, yeah, like this would actually work. So we're just getting a chrome here, just a little simple chrome, and obviously just create this nice texture, turn them into a creature, right? Now I'm not really too sure what the color theme could be. Obviously I want to make his eyes like in that kind of same realm where it's like super like hyper distorted. Actually was cool. I like this. Where you have it like this, just like that. It's like a laser fucking eye. That's pretty cool. That's around like the directions of it. So like this. Hey, that's pretty cool. I'll fuck with that. We'll just create a clip and mouse on that, and then we're gonna go ahead and grab some mixed media shit, just to match the kind of vibe of this. It's gonna be fire, bro. It's gonna be fire as fuck. So I might make the whole team kind of like red. Not really too sure what I'm doing. I think maybe something more organized. What if we do like ADL, right? So if you do A, and only only we're gonna notice, like me and you, we're gonna know this little secret here. To everyone else, it's gonna look like retarded, but what if we do ADL like this, right? And then what if I print this shit out? All right, so I accidentally made it print 5, but I canceled it. So we have this like half one, and then that actually is kind of cool, but then we have this one. So we're gonna rip this shit up, we're gonna create like this cool ass texture with it. All right, so we got this right here. Hey, it's actually kind of cool. Obviously we gotta adjust this shit, get rid of the background, all that. So we're gonna bring this in like that. We're gonna go into camera raw filter, get rid of that orangish kind of look. I'm not really too sure why my printer has this. If anybody knows how to get rid of this, let me know. But yeah, we're just gonna get rid of that orange look, maybe the yellow. You low-key need the yellow, but I have to sacrifice it just for this. And then yeah, I want to bring the reds up like that. I'll bring the texture up a little bit maybe, and then we're gonna match this shit up. Convert to a smart object, we'll match it all up like this, something like that, and we'll just mess around with blend modes. What I want is something like that, pretty cool, or something really dark. That's kind of hard. Bring the fill down a little bit, like some shit like that is tough, bro. If we could have the chain on top like that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and scan the rest of these kind of like assets in, or whatever you want to call them, like background shit. Now I'm not really too sure where they would go, but I think we'll get like something pretty decent out of these. All right, so we got these motherfuckers in, and yeah, we're gonna place these all around the background. We're just gonna remove the background on them. We're gonna adjust them to all the shit we need to do with them. Okay, we'll have it like that, pretty decent. We can just have these around. I'm not really too sure where they're supposed to be, but yeah, we'll just place them around here, see if we can get a good look. I think this is pretty like decent. Only thing I don't like is these like outlines here we have of them, so I think we just gotta go back into the mask and get rid of that like edge. So we're gonna shift the edge like that, and then that should get rid of it. I think we're just gonna add a lot of mixed media shit, a lot of, you know, things to fill up space. But yeah, we're just gonna use my mixed media pack here. If you guys do want to go ahead and check it out, I did do a big update on it. Now we can get rid of all this kind of like debris. This is from our old printer too, so like obviously we got some debris on this shit. So just to give it a bit more. Yep. Hey, I'm telling you, this shit will all come together, especially when we put them fucking adjustments on there, bro. I'm telling you, bro. All right, so we're gonna bring this behind them, this building kind of thing. We're gonna put this to like, I don't know, like something that stands out a little bit like this maybe. And we could put like a warp on this shit. Give it a bulge. Pause, right? Chill, right? Okay. Put bulge on that shit, just make it bulge out. Or maybe we could bulge it inwards like this. Give it a bit of perspective. Shit, man. Obviously, we don't want this to be like random. So I want to put that like maybe just behind them. It's pretty good. And then we probably could add, I'm gonna add some more buildings. Shit like that. Like we're just gonna fill this shit up. Like on white it. Put that shit to multiply. Then drag it over here. And then this is like a pretty good like starting point. We're gonna fucking merge all this shit together. Let's see, what could we do? I might get rid of these ARPs though. I don't think they really fit the vibe. We could get the girls from the picture, or we could like get the original picture and we could like put the chrome effect on it like this, right? And then we could like fuck around with it. Let me see. Put the gallery. Let's see how it looks. Right? Bring it to the motherfucking background. Put it to I think it could work. We just gotta like mess around with it. So we'll grab a soft brush. We'll just like do this. Get rid of all that bullshit over there. Then we could add this just this like cool overlay we could use as, and it'll give us this like cool texture. That's kind of like the base right here that we have. I want to go ahead and add some adjustments here. So we're gonna drag this into my ultimate adjustment pack. Like I said, if you guys want to go ahead and check it out, it is on my website. We're running a BOGO all fucking December, so make sure you guys go ahead and check that shit out. Yeah, we're just gonna drag it in here. So let me copy this, drag it in, and then we'll go through the CCs. Adds a bit more to it if we add some like textures and shit like that on top. This shit would, you know, look hard. Don't want to go too crazy with it, but yeah, this will definitely bring it out way more. So we're just gonna, you know, merge it. We're gonna have it like this. We're gonna mess around with the blend modes here, some shit like that. Pretty cool. We're gonna make a mask, get rid of this part right here. We don't want it to like overlap too crazy. Maybe around his arms a little bit. We're gonna merge these two layers here, duplicate that shit, and then we're gonna go ahead, flip horizontal, do the same shit like that, and we're just gonna basically get rid of everything but this like arm right here. So that's what I'm looking for. I feel like I don't explain that in my, in these fucking videos. I don't explain what I'm like looking for, but a lot of the times it's very, very specific. Like I'm looking to cover his arm or some shit like that, But yeah, this is coming out pretty cool. I actually do fuck with this a lot. It's coming out pretty nice. We can go ahead and add even more texture to this by literally doing the same filter gallery like this. And then what if we like do some crazy shit with this? Like that. And what could we do with this? Bring the fill down a bit, see what that looks like. Now obviously I don't want it to be on the character. So we could do some shit like that, right? That's pretty cool. I fuck with that. That's kind of hard. Where's that shit? Oh, brought even more shit out. Okay, we could do this. Like we're just messing around with it right now. Like, this is pretty cool. I really fuck with this. We're obviously gonna add some text here. But yeah, I think this is actually coming out really far. From the fucking shitty ass ADL with that we did to this is pretty. Let me show you guys. Hold on, that's just crazy though. From this to this is a crazy transformation, bro. I'm actually happy as fuck with this. We can add like maybe some effects like a blur or motion blur or some shit like that, or maybe like a zoom, like a radio blur. Put the zoom, bring it up like 100. Screen, bring the fill down a little bit and get rid of like shit we don't want. So like the chain, like around here. Like I really just want it for his eyes. I thought that would look cool. But yeah, this is like a whole underworld. Like this is so crazy. Like I really fuck with this shit. It's really cool. Now we're gonna add some text. So I'm not really too sure what kind of fruity ass text he has on this. So we have to find like some shit with character like that, kind of like cartoonish effect. I mean, we could try and recreate like some similar text. Nah, I'm too shit. I'm too shit at drawing, bro. I'm just like pretty shit. I'm just too shit to do all that. This one right here might actually be it. We're gonna mess around with the spacing on this. We'll probably just leave it at normal and just do A. And then we'll split it up. So we'll have A right there. Some shit like that. Hey. Hey, man. We just gotta like mess around with the arrangement. I suppose you could call it dangerous. What if we make this one fat and then that one pause? Pause on that. What if we did some shit like that? Then we connect the A and the D. Oh shit. A dangerous lifestyle. Hey, that's kind of tough. Am I the best at this shit? No. Am I claiming to be the best at this shit? No. But does this look tough? Kinda. Can he read it? No. Is that important? Probably. So we'll just separate it. Just because, I know motherfuckers gonna get on me for that. And then we can put either a bevel on the boss, or we could do another chrome on that shit. The fuck? Never mind. Right, so we'll put bevel on the boss on this. We just gotta mess around with all this shit. Chisel hard. Ooh, that's kind of tough. Mess around with this. I don't want it to be too dark. That's kind of cool, bro. Oh, I'm not gonna. Hey, that's kind of cool. I mean, I kind of want to put something up here. I'm not really too sure what we could put up there. I know he's, he's a little Satanist. Now, I'm not like a huge fan of I'm not a big fan of halftones in general. So, I mean, I just know it's in the cover. So maybe we can go with like the lighter one. So I think the third one's lighter. Yeah. So this isn't too like crazy. It's like a subtle shit. That's kind of cool when it does that shit. I don't know if this picks it up on camera or on video, but that's kind of cool. What's that? Oh, that's actually hard. Fuck with that divide. It's cool. Gives it a cool effect. Now, I'm not the biggest fan of the text, but I'm not against it either. Now, I'm starting to see a little A up here, so we might have to reposition the A. Right, so what if we put the A up here? Then we like, well, I want to convert to a smart object, and then what if we like warp it? So if we hold control, we do something like that. All right, and then what if we do it for all of them? Actually, we just like warp them. Maybe even go into warp and warp them. Go into flag. Oh shit. Do some shit like that. And that for lifestyle. Convert to a smart object. We could do, I don't know what we could do for lifestyle. You know, it doesn't really get much love. You know, we'll give him some love. I don't know, but I don't know. Ooh, that could be fire. Now, is the goal of a YEAT cover to be legible? I'm not too sure if it is, but okay. And then what if we put lifestyle black? Okay. Can you read it? Not really. Do you have to? I'm not too sure if you have to read it. Maybe we just gotta put gray. All right, let's try gray. Didn't do shit. Maybe we put the red. Maybe we put the red. Nah, blends in too much with the dangerous. The dangerous isn't so dangerous when this is there. So we gotta do some other shit. Let's see. White. What if we just do black, red, white? That's tough. Is it tough, chat? I really don't know. What if we put lifestyle? Maybe we just gotta like undo that. I think the font itself might just be illegible. So if we do this, bring it down, have it like that, we just space it out a lot. Ooh, there we go. We got something now. But yeah, I'm gonna leave it right there, bro. I don't want to really mess this up. All right. I might post this on. I might just post this. I might drop this on my feed. But yeah, if you guys did enjoy this motherfucking video, make sure you guys leave a like, subscribe, and yeah, join the Discord, do all that shit. If you guys want to check out my packs, I'll leave a link down below. But yeah, peace.